Okay guys, today we're going to do a passenger side window motor replacement on a 1990 model Foxbody Mustang. It's pretty simple. You remove your door panel, as I've already done. Nothing hard about it. You want your window to be completely up, fully in the up position. And then you pull down your vapor barrier. That's the little plastic paper there, or moisture barrier, depending on what part of the country you're in. And at the front end of the door, close to the hinge, you're going to see 3 screws. Grab a screwdriver here and I point them out. Yeah, one here, one just below it, and then one up in here. They're easy to get to. The size is 8 millimeter, so I'm using this little 1/4 inch ratchet and a little extension here, and I'm able to get all three, no problem. But you have to remove your door speaker so that you can drop the motor out through the door speaker hole and put the new one in. So I'm gonna go ahead and and right here, this is where your electrical connection is plugged in. I've pushed it down here because I have to take it out, but it's pretty straightforward. So let me get it done and then I'll recap. Alright guys, got the motor out, didn't take long. To the left is the one that came out. And to the right is the one that's going in. And I purchased this motor from Late Model Restoration out of Texas. Anyway, let me put it back in. Okay, guys, I'm testing the motor before I bolt everything in. I plug the switch back into the harness here. I plug the wiring harness into its spot, and I just have it resting here on the door seal. And I got the switch turned on with ignition. I'm gonna reach over and grab the switch, and as you see, it works. So now all that's left is to button it up. Okay guys, the motor is in, everything's tightened down, connected, the window works fine. I just want to point out a couple of things you want to do while you have your door panel off. If you look closely here, that little track there, that's part of the window regulator that actually raises the window up and down. I have this moly graphite type grease. It says engine lube, but moly grease, anti-seize is what I got it for. I went ahead and put a little on the track to make sure that the plastic parts that runs in the track is lubed. There was already some type of grease there, but I went ahead and put a little moly in there. And that tube there, I lubed the tube on the top and the bottom. Now the little plastic piece insert, if I had known, I would have ordered that part when I ordered the window motor, but I didn't know. So I listened to be learned. I'll replace that later. And then on the gear over here, let me get it in focus. That's the gear. You can't see the motor because the motor's behind, but that's the gear. And I just put a little dab on it just to make sure that, you know, there's no friction or minimum friction between the gear motor, the gear on the motor, and that gear right there. So with the power on, let me grab this window switch. With the power on, focus out. Let me grab my window switch here. As you can see, compared to the way it was before, it was really slow. It was really dragging. Sometimes it would stop and not want to go up. But here, no hesitation, really strong, and a lot faster than it was. Focus in on that for you. Alright guys, all that's left is to put everything back together, which I'm going to do now. And as always, I hope this has been a help. And until the next video.